Your boy O'Shanron, aka the Project Iceman, bring you another video of NBA 2K15. If you like, please leave a like and follow for more content like this. I do this as well as Destiny, so if you're interested in Destiny, follow me as well. Today I'm trying something a little bit different because I'm not able to use the music. Well, I plan on putting this video on YouTube, and the for some reason Twitch is starting to mute my entire video so that I can't really put it on YouTube anymore, because it's just a gameplay with no sound on it. Not even the basketball sounds, nothing. Like half of the video is completely muted. Just me running up the court, shooting the ball, running back, and that's it. So I decided to take off all the songs off of it, or the sounds, like the NBA 2K beats. I'm gonna see if that makes a difference. Maybe I'll put some of my own songs in there, or put some sounds in it. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out sooner or later. But let's get started, shall we? First, I'm gonna bring up my attributes. Let's see. Let's bring up one for jump shooter. That's probably all I can afford for now. Well, I can afford rebounder, but let's leave things as they are for now. By the way, guys, if you're interested in how I got so much VC, there's this app called NBA2K15 app, where you could collect daily VC for your created characters. You could play, create a my team, all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in that, check it out. It's absolutely free, and it's worth buying. It really is worth buying. So let's get started, shall we? We're going against the Detroit Pistons. But honestly, I would like to figure out what kind of sounds I could put on my stuff. Like, if what I'm doing right now is copyright claim to the point where Twitch can block my videos completely, while YouTube only lets the owner of the sounds monetize it, which I thought was completely fine. I need to figure out which songs I can play and which songs I cannot. It's confusing because some videos get completely blocked with sound and other videos don't. It's very annoying and very hard to pinpoint which ones I'm supposed to be playing, which ones I can't. Oh, well, I'm skipping that because I'm not sure if that's going to cause it to be blocked too. I'm not sure. At this point, it's better safe than sorry.
And it's back to Detroit for the Pistons at the conclusion of today's game. They're in the lower tier of the playoff contenders, hanging out at the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference.
And Kevin, they know how to beat this team. We saw that in their first meeting. So we've got to see if they can do it again, sweep this season series, and give that club something to think about.
Yeah, you know what? I expect them to come out and attack the same way, Steve. I mean, they did it the last time. If it was good enough then, why not now?
And a look at the starters for the Pistons.
It's been a while since I played.
They're inside. Jackson is out there with Jennings, and it's Butler with the 3. And Utah has possession. Ingles, defended by Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ingles. On the 3.
Oh, wow.
For the Detroit Pistons,
was he trying? Oh, wow. Cherry picking much.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Utah's on defense, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
I'll tell you what,
I'll see if this one gets any more views
in that game. I mean, the result
than
wouldn't
the
look
other.
anything like it did
And if it turns out that
so hot from long range.
You're exactly right. They were splashing home threes at a
First, I'm gonna see
unbelievable rate.
if they lock my
The Detroit
gameplay
Pistons are proud
due to some
franchise,
reason.
of course, from 03 to 08.
Because that's my main concern. Locking the audio
And back in
completely.
2004, the NBA title.
But the rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin, its speed bumps, if you will. Some questionable free agent signings. There's talent there, but this team hasn't quite figured out how to come together.
Yeah, he put himself in great position
Like
to
that
finish
pass?
that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Oh,
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes
What
in.
are you?
Jennings against Dawkins. Drummond with a screen on
I see a
Dawkins.
screen. Oh, wow, that was a solid
Jennings
screen.
kicks to Monroe. Here's
I bet I would have
Jackson.
bumped into my own
Connects
character
from
if
three-point range.
I didn't get screened.
Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Nice ball movement by Utah.
Oh, he got in my face. He got in my face at the exact right time.
Detroit leading by 3.
And I gotta worry about
passes
cherry
to
picking.
Butler.
Oh my
Feeds
goodness.
it to Jennings.
Aha!
Uses the
Oh
pass to
my
finish the
goodness, I thought I had my hands on that.
Defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
So it's the Jazz now. Here's Burks.
So open. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to switch this to All-Star.
Here's Jackson. Burks
Yes!
throws it in.
Nice defense. I took the
Utah's gone
pass.
0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And he was
Good,
fouled in
good.
the act of shooting.
I like that.
Chance here now for a
I might have to
three-point
switch
play.
this to All-Star.
And you love the concentration. It's him.
I'm not sure if I'm ready for it,
He
but
showed a lot right there. Plenty of
I think
concentration.
my
Finding a way to
actual
get that shot to
player,
fall.
my
Utah
actual
shooting
team
their
that I
first
play
free
with
throw
will get
tonight.
much
They're
better.
right around 74% as a team from the free throw line to this point of the season.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Pistons have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Detroit. They were unable to fight off the Pistons.
And what caused them to lose that last matchup was the mistakes. And they just committed too many turnovers, and they were sloppy with the ball, and that's why they lost. Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
The Pistons trailing. Outside Jennings. Monroe dishes to Jackson. And Monroe kicks to Jackson. The shot by Butler, nobody around.
Oh,
That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And sloppy play clock to be avoided at all costs.
Kevin, just take care of the ball. That's what you want to tell them. Just take care of the ball. Don't throw weak passes. Don't be careless. Don't telegraph your passes. If you keep your focus mentally, you won't make those kinds of careless mistakes.
Utah with the ball, following the 3 from Caron Butler. It's Drummond with the rebound. Now here's Jennings. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
Monroe,
Good.
no good.
Go.
Well, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Burks kicks to Favors.
oh wow! I thought you would shoot that. I would box out. Okay.
Favors has got his first bucket of the night. Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Jennings drives in, drilled from 11
Wow,
feet
man!
out.
I get up there, but I can't hit the ball off of.
He easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high
I need to
release,
work on
he
my
had no
defense.
problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Burks the pass to Dawkins. The feed to Favors.
Oh,
Tries again, and a foul called on the
All
shot.
right.
Got him on the way
Foul.
up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only
What the?
option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Jennings, averaging 16 points a game. Right wing. Drummond dishes to Jennings.
Oh.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Brandon Jennings, you remember, decided to play a year in Italy.
Let me see that.
School rather than to go to college.
I want to see if that was
He
really
was
a
the first guy to do that.
Where?
Once the NBA implemented that
Okay.
1 year out of high school requirement for the draft.
Oh, 1 sec, guys. I hate doing this every single time. I don't need voice commands for now.
And for Brandon Jennings, he didn't play a whole lot while in Rome, but he stayed busy practicing and developing.
Yeah, and it didn't seem to diminish his stock that much, Kevin. You know, you go back to when he was drafted, he was the 10th pick by the Bucks back in 08.
Brandon Jennings so quick, a left-handed speed demon. You know, as quick as he is off the bounce, he's not as good of a finisher inside as you might expect. I think sometimes
Whip, pick and
makes
roll.
those shots a little more difficult than they need to be.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. He kicks to Drummond. Pass to Butler. Drummond sets the screen for Butler. It's stolen.
Hey! Let's run that back. There you go.
Here's Ingles. And Utah again with the bucket.
And for Jennings, it's not just finishing at the rim. His percentages from mid-range and in between have room for growth, too. He's tried to...
Let's go when you have the advantage, create shots while the defense focuses on you.
Yeah. Focus for him.
And it's sent back by Dawkins.
All right, I'm actually starting to get those.
Kicks to Burks. Burks off a pick from Dawkins. Ingles passes to Dawkins. Shot clock at 6. And stolen.
Oh no! I was just about to pass it too. Run back, run back, run back. Oh, why did you stop? Why did you stop?
Love to see. Excellent defense.
I was just about to pass it behind you too,
You gotta
man.
marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure
Ah,
into offensive
my
opportunities.
goodness.
That's what it's all about.
We're talking about Jennings finishing
Oh,
inside. So
wait,
much of
wait,
that
okay.
is a mastery of angles. Steve, I know you're really mesmerized by
Darn
the
it.
whole study of angles and the way players attack certain defenses, finding that space where the shot blocker can't get to.
Yeah, geometry, Kevin. It's fascinating. And you know,
Oh,
you
wow.
can benefit from watching a guy like Tony Parker. He's the master
Look
of
at him
getting
flopping.
the big man to the backboard by putting that shot up quickly to use the rim to protect his shot.
And Utah has possession. After the basket by Detroit.
Oh,
too
okay.
long in the
We
paint,
take
he was
those.
hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they're
I'm
doing
glad he
a
has the ball at that
fantastic
time,
job
because who knows what
finding
would
the
have
open
happened.
man and getting easy looks.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And the Pistons.
Ooh,
totally
nice.
New group now out there. 18 feet away. It's on target from Dawkins. Dawkins has got 8.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
And Meeks kicks to Lucas. Williams inside. Count the bucket.
Ooh, wow.
Perfectly placed assist.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Now, here's Burks. 14 points from him
Yeah.
last game against Houston.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin.
Hey, give me that.
We're able to chat
Girl, give me that.
about how they can best press their advantages in this game. He told me that he expects their shot blocking to play an important role. He said, listen, obviously we want to keep them on the perimeter as much as possible, but with our length and timing, we can also follow them up
We
inside.
take those.
And Kevin, he's hoping that'll help them secure their second win in this season series.
Doris, thank you.
That's the way to move the ball.
Got you, coach.
Not much success early.
All right, now they just got a lead. keep the lead.
You're up. Let's go.
Trying to do my thing.
Okay, okay.
Utah leading by 15.
To the right.
Here's
To
Burke.
the right.
He has 5. Dishes it to Exum. Pass to Hood.
Let's see. They got some space.
Pass to Burke.
Yep. That's exactly what I would have done too.
And no good trying to get that one.
Maybe they didn't wait until the last second to do it.
Already a double.
Maybe if he didn't pump fake, he hesitated.
Utah out in front, up by 15.
I think I didn't see that.
We've got more in store for you.
The playoff push is on. Al Jefferson and the Charlotte Hornets go up against Derek Favors and the Utah Jazz.
Welcome back, folks. Tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And
Oh,
for the
shooting
Jazz,
guy.
this has been the game they've wanted to have.
How about the shooting so far? It's been a clinic out there. They are lighting it up and really creating open looks for each other.
Well, Steve, there hasn't been much resistance when they've been on the offensive end, so they've taken advantage of it.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Monroe and Drummond, they're inside. Jennings out there with Jackson.
Oh man, I thought I had the screen. He just barely avoided it.
He feeds it to Jackson. Outside Jennings. He dishes it to Drummond. Rebounded by the Jazz. Dawkins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, tries to keep it
I knew they were
alive.
going to tap it.
It's going to be out
I
of
waited
bounds.
too long.
The Jazz will retain possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Gobert comes in for Trevor Booker, and it's Burks in for Burke. And Detroit with a change here, too. Butler's checked in. Shot clock at 5. Here's Millsap. Can't get it to go.
I had a feeling.
And Detroit the other way now. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Hey, play up close.
Outside Butler. Now the dish to Drummond. Back to Butler. Pistons passing it around. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Jazz. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Dawkins kicks to Millsap. Dawkins a screen on Drummond. Millsap with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. The Jazz again can't hit it. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Jackson. The shot's good.
Had a feeling.
Making the play.
I had a
Jennings has got 3
feeling.
assists now in this one. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Dawkins, the pass to Millsap. Feeds to Burks. Here's Dawkins. He's got 13. There's the pass to Gobert. Fires the 3. Dawkins, good. Dawkins has
some
got
points.
16.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
It's Jennings with the drive.
Ooh.
Open jump shot off the mark.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Burks dishes to Gobert. Pass to Dawkins. There's the triple.
Ah, that was
They
off.
get the rebound.
Damn.
Pistons trail by 15. Jennings kicks to Butler. And Dawkins pulls
Got
it
it.
down. Dawkins has got 5 rebounds tonight. The feed to Favors. And
Yeah.
there we go. That threw off a wonderful assist.
You know, defense that time was just content to stay out of the way. I mean, no resistance at all. They let him do exactly what he wanted to right there.
Steve, knowing the features.
No, you know, guys, I think that speaks to his strength and his agility. I mean, he's not a guy you want to stand in the way of as a defender.
Dawkins against Jennings. Outside
Oh, wow.
Jackson.
Okay, good.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. His shooting has led them to this lead.
Jennings against Dawkins. Jennings kicks to Drummond to stop the run. Rebound, Utah. Well, you knew that Andre Drummond was oozing with potential, but that P word, potential, you know, can quite often be as much of a curse, Clark, as it is a boon, but he just blossomed last year.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, with the way he moves around the floor at his size, you had to know that if he started
Why
to
are
put
you
it
not
all
covering me,
together,
guys?
he would be a game-changing talent, and he showed
Playing
flashes
off me.
of that in
Uh-oh.
the big league
Darn it.
last season.
Jackson, that's good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Jazz leading by 19.
4 on 5. Let's go.
Dawkins, the pass to Burks. Beyond the arc.
Hey. Give me that.
Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight.
That was it.
Jennings kicks to Jackson.
Ah.
That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Dawkins, a screen on Jackson. Burks, the pass to Dawkins. Jackson comes over with the double.
Wow,
Here's
double
Ingles,
team?
And Utah again with the bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips now on the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Jennings kicks to Jackson. And the 3 off target. Utah has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Favors with a screen on Jackson. Dawkins, the pass to Burks. Out left to the wing. Ingles, he's guarded by Jennings. Jennings with the rebound.
They've been able to get out to this
okay.
lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field. He's just going to punish you on the glass, and it's pretty deflating right now when you're trailing and you continue to give up second chance baskets.
Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Jackson's got 14 points. With this pause in the action, let's show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. The Jazz, #1. 5th on the list, the Pistons.
I'm not sure which of these teams has been better, Kevin, but I do know this. Fantastic scores of late.
Jazz leading by 19 points. Here's Dawkins. 20 points for him. Passes to Ingles. Dawkins, a screen on Butler.
Hey, give me that.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know, every team in the league loves to have good size in the middle, but it does seem like the league is getting tougher for big men. You know, help defenses now, the allowance of zone defenses, you can sort of load up.
Wow, you left us wide open.
You can inhibit big man's
That's what it
ability
says
to
now.
attack because you can see double teaming even before he's gotten the ball. But it's made for great strategy. I really like the new rules.
Drummond with a screen on Dawkins. Jennings dishes to Monroe. Puts it up. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got 4 rebounds in this game. As the game has required more movement, Clark, we're seeing big guys try to slim down.
And yeah, big men with agility are at a premium, but
Fire
also it
today.
takes a little bit of
Yeah,
the
about a
stress and
20-point
strain
lead.
off the joints. As few as 5 to 10 pounds less can make a big difference.
Oh,
And
no.
it's huge
Oh,
for
he
big
decided to
guys.
dribble.
Jennings with the bucket.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Ingles passes to Burks. He kicks it to Favors. Dishes to Burks. Pass to Ingles. Fires the 3. No good. And Detroit the other way now. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break.
Ooh.
Touch has disappeared on him this quarter.
My turn.
He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Oh, my goodness. No, don't save it.
Utah
Okay.
able to retain possession here.
The numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how Utah ranks league-wide. First in scoring, first in shooting percentage, and they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks.
Nice
also
spacing.
score in transition. So it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Jennings kicks to Drummond.
Right.
The try by Jennings. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Get that thing out of here.
Changes here.
I have some reliable teammates, I won't lie.
Here's Meeks. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Oh.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Prince. Nice D from Dawkins.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That
Ooh.
+10 rebound advantage
Ooh.
tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing him around physically at this
Oh.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Passes out there, excellent.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Jazz out in front.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I just try to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I just can't try to go at them every time, but when you give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to keep the ball moving.
Good luck with that, young man. Kevin, a young talent looking to do whatever it takes to make it in the NBA.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Okay, guys. Great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court. Couple things. First of all, a big nod to how well we've taken care of the basketball. We're not taking any unnecessary chances, and that's meant very few turnovers. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra. And let's get bodies to the offensive glass for the rest of the game. I mean, a lot of bodies. They won't hurt us on the break. Don't worry, just get to the boards.
They won't hurt us on the break?
These guys
They've been cherry picking.
Let's keep playing our game and show them how good we can be.
Yeah, and run in transition, following the shots by the opponents. Get some easy fast break.
Some incredible numbers for Jay. He has 20 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Dawkins, he's in at the point. Gobert is out there with Favors. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. Dawkins drills the three-pointer.
Sorry for stealing your ball like that, bro. Didn't mean it.
First basket of the second half here for Utah.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Jennings kicks to Jackson. Here's Monroe. Here's Drummond. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, Andre Drummond, kind of a late bloomer when it came to basketball, really. Was pretty uncoordinated as a kid. He'd struggle to make layups early on. It wasn't until around the age of 14 that he really started to show some promise.
Oh, shoot that.
Ingles passes to Dawkins. And Utah again with the bucket.
Oh, man, they are putting a hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively, it has all been working for him today.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Jennings kicks to Monroe. The shot's
there it
good
is.
on the assist by Jennings. Monroe's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
The pass to Ingles. Dawkins, a screen on Butler.
Am I just in your way, bro?
Here's Ingles. No good from outside.
Darn it.
And, well, Detroit shooting around 40% from the floor here. It's Jackson with the drive. Gobert pulls it in. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Burks dishes to Favors.
Really? Really? Okay.
Pass to Dawkins. Passes it to Ingles. Dawkins kicks to Burks. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, Trey Burke and Alec Burks.
Make it 70. Make it a 70.
Try saying that fast 5 times.
I will not. That is indeed a bit of a tongue twister. But, you know, Kevin, these two have a chance to make a pretty special backcourt tandem. Both are really exceptional ball
Honestly, we've been
handlers.
blowing these.
And, you know, Trey Burke showed in his rookie year that he can shoot it from deep and knows how to run the team effectively.
Well, you talk about Burks' ability to finish around the rim. A great athlete. They say he added about 6 inches to his vertical leap training with his teammates in Santa Barbara.
No good on the second free throw.
And with Burke's length and athleticism, the tools to be a tough defender are there. And he's still learning how to play defense effectively and efficiently, but already he's a pretty good rebounder from the guard spot.
Gobert the pass to Favors.
This is why I told you to pass it to me. Because they were all in the
Outside
paint.
Jackson. Outside Jennings. It's back to Jennings.
Almost.
Puts up a 3. Butler kicks to Jackson.
No, he doesn't.
This one for 3. Utah with the rebound. Favors has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question. But his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Well, in terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Well, you look at Jay, one of the game's best, second in the league.
Well, he gets off the ground really well, and I think that's what is on that list.
Yeah, he's got major bounce in him, doesn't he? I mean, this guy can really elevate.
Outside Jennings. Kicks to Monroe. Puts up the baby hook, and he gets it to go. Monroe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
My timeouts, huh?
So we got a moment now to check out the story on Reggie Jackson. In the back half of the season, he's been nothing short of marvelous. He's getting around 16 points a game. For him, this is what he's capable of. Unfortunately, it doesn't come together as often as we'd like.
Yeah, but when it does, it's really something to see, Steve. He's playing like one of the best players in the league at the moment.
Pass to Ingles.
This way.
Dawkins a screen on Jennings. Here's Ingles. Rebound, Detroit. Now Jackson. He's got 14. Jennings kicks to Jackson. Here's Monroe. Hits yet again. Monroe's got 8.
Okay.
Here's Dawkins. And he has 20
Wait a minute.
points.
One sec, guys. Okay, just checking something.
The game. Now the pass to Ingles. Let's it go
Teaming
from
me
deep.
again.
And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
And you really notice it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and knock them down.
Puts it up from 15.
Hey.
Burks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Dawkins. He feeds it to Gobert. And
Nice.
the basket is
Assist.
fouled, and he's
Pass
going to
the
the line for one more.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team.
Got
Tremendous
over a 30
communication
point
and
lead.
alertness.
He's killing it.
Well, the Utah Jazz enjoy what has long been considered one of the best home court advantages in the NBA here at Energy Solutions.
Wait, what?
Arena.
Why?
Combine the altitude with these rowdy fans.
I was just applying pressure.
To get a road win. Oh, yeah, he had not
Why?
established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Says you. I didn't do anything. All I did was apply pressure.
He dishes it to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jennings. Good.
Ah.
Jennings has got 10 points. Well, you talk about this crowd here in Salt Lake City, the construction, the physical structure here. This arena really puts the crowd right on top of the action.
And that really does have an effect, Kevin. Players and refs feel the fans as much as they hear them there.
They double him with Butler. The dish to Gobert.
Oh, that's not who I wanted to pass it to. And why'd you stop? And why'd you stop?
Took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on.
Favors with a screen on Jennings. Dawkins, the pass to Burks. Dawkins, good. Dawkins has got 30.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, thanks, Kevin. Andre Drummond fell to the 9th pick in 2013 on concerns about his passion for the game.
I had a feeling that would happen.
2 years later, he certainly answered those questions and then some. He said, what's there not to love? You're playing the game that you love, night in and night out. It's a passion game. Kevin, no one questioning his motor now.
The best offensive rebound Doris. Thank you.
Okay,
Jackson misses.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Gobert, the pass to Dawkins.
Why do you guys hate passing it to me so much?
Dawkins, a screen on Butler. Passes it to Dawkins. Feeds it to Favors.
Oh,
Shot
there it is.
clock at 6.
I knew it. I knew that would have come. As soon as I saw him pass
It's
it upwards.
Jackson with the drive. He kicks to Jennings. Got a piece of it. Burks with the steal. Inside.
Oh my goodness. Just please, guys, pass it to me. At least try.
45%.
Make me waste my stamina trying to get that fast break.
Butler dishes to Jackson. And there's the feed to Monroe. Clock at 6. It's Jennings with the drive. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Well, he's boxed out, and when that happens, you know,
I like that shooting.
over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight.
Let's go. You're in.
Hey, well time.
I'm in. With 6 seconds on the
Here's
clock.
Burke.
I'm in next quarter.
Launches a 3.
Hey.
Shot is off. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Utah out in front, running away with this one. And
We killing them.
Coming up next Wednesday night, March 18th.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right with
I
that pass.
like that.
Perfectly timed.
Jennings with the ball. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Joel Anthony is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Williams. And it's Jennings in at the point. Here's Jackson. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the Jam.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Cooley. No
give me the assist.
By Anthony. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Jackson. 7 points for Williams.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Dawkins kicks to Hood. Dawkins against Jennings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. Dawkins good.
Giving me too much space.
Dawkins has got 12 points in just
I'll take that all day, every day.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Tolliver, no luck. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game. It just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jennings passes to Jackson.
You know, the league seems pretty serious about creating a parity between the teams. A big sign of that was the last CBA, where the NBA more than tripled the amount of revenue.
Hey, there it is, double-double.
Big market and small market teams. The little guys, I think, are in a much better position now than they were a few years ago.
And here we go with Brandon Jennings. Jackson kicks to Williams.
Ooh. Who left him that much space?
And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Evans. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Jeremy Evans, the human pogo stick he's called, is the former dunk contest champ. He's a rangy 6'9", and the last time it was measured, he's got a 43-inch vertical. He throws down some video game dunks in real time.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now.
43-inch
Miller's
vertical.
checked in for Tolliver, for Jackson. And John Lucas is subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Miller outside. Plenty of space.
Left him open.
Rebound, Utah.
Mine.
And for Evans, drafted 55th back in 2010 out of Western Kentucky.
Mine.
The question, Steve, for him has always been his slender build.
Yeah, about 195 pounds when he came into the league, and not really a 3-man, more of a 4. So in certain matchups, he could get steamrolled and overpowered. But, you know, he's training hard. He's trying to gain weight and also increase that already ridiculous leaping ability.
Lucas against Dawkins. Pass to Hood. Here's Dawkins. Into Millsap. Deflects the pass. Clock at 4. With the fadeaway.
Short.
Shot is no good. And Detroit the other way now. And it's Miller penetrating. And that one's good.
Man. I jumped at the right time, too. He just used his right hand.
Starting last season, the NBA added a 3D camera system in every arena to track movements on the court. And some of the shots that those cameras get are remarkable. They can measure just about anything you can think of, and it's opening up a lot of different ways of measuring and dissecting the game. Another example of the overreaching arcs of analytics.
Going back to the new camera system, it seems it won't be long before every team has one. Really a revolution as far as evaluating the game.
Hey, quality. Okay.
Information age.
I'll never know when those things could actually go in.
Camera angles.
Nearly
Teams are really
perfect,
trying
but
everything
still
to
have
get
trouble.
an edge over their competition, and it makes perfect sense. The big question is, how do you use that information? I think that's what teams are trying to figure out.
Lucas dishes to Anthony. That is good.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Outside for Millsap. Dawkins against Lucas. Here's Hood. drains the three-pointer. Hood's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the
30
long-range
points and we
ability
have 100.
on a
30 points
consistent
and we have
level,
over
he
100.
can knock down some open ones.
Over 30 points. No, no, we have exactly 30
Anthony
points
kicks to
actually.
Lucas.
Oh no!
From 18 feet
Oh
away.
wow! Baseline.
Rebounded by the
I mean, not
Jazz.
baseline.
Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the 4th of this
Jumper.
5-game
Just a
homestand.
jumper.
Dishes at the Millsap. Here's Dawkins. Miller with the double team. Back to Millsap. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Now we have over 30 points.
Lucas with it.
Guys, this is the second season since the league returned to a 2-2, 1-1-1 finals format. It was a unanimous decision.
Trying to score
At the
threes
time,
right in
I
our
hadn't
face.
sensed any regrets. The feeling was and continues to be that the top seed deserves to
Oh
have
wow!
game five.
Okay, I missed that. Okay.
Detroit's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
And so Meeks nails both of them.
All right.
Utah's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Here's Dawkins. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in.
Perfect
Dawkins
pick.
has got 39.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Cooley, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Nice.
And Detroit gets called for the foul.
I swear it's only a matter of time before they all get fouled out.
So far for the Jazz.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line, and on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, there's been some debate over the idea of the quote-unquote hot hand. One study implied that it actually doesn't exist. I always felt as a player that, you know, as soon as I felt the ball go through the hoop a couple times, I was much more likely to make that next one.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the board.
And Millsap, here we go.
Oh, what's that for me?
Here's Hood, covered by Miller. Dawkins against Lucas, 6 to shoot. Here's Hood.
Ooh,
The jump
baseline
shot from
jumper.
the baseline is right on target. Hood's got 9 points now in just the second half. Well, that hot hand study, Clark, we were talking about a little bit earlier, they realized it didn't take into account how difficult the shots were. And, you know, hot players take those heat check shots.
Yeah, they do. They do. And not to mention, they draw more defensive attention once they get on the roll. So I think it comes back to common sense. You definitely try to get a hot player the ball, but above all else, you want quality shots.
Here's Dawkins.
Oh, I was about to say too much space. But it was just the right
Pistons
amount
have
of
gone 8 of
space.
14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter.
Boo.
Lucas kicks to Anthony. The
Oh,
pass to Miller.
that's who I'm guarding.
Here's Meeks.
Nope.
Rejected by Dawkins.
Darn it.
And they'll keep possession.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter. Well, you take a look at video reviews in the NBA and even across all sports for that matter. They're not going.
Why do I throw those? I want to do
Especially the way
bounce
media is
passes,
now.
not
Fans can dissect
air
every
passes.
call on DVR or the internet. And so you want to give officials
the chance to get those big calls right. So I think on video...
I gave you some space. Oh, not enough space. Okay.
Detroit's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Lucas the pass to Anthony. Now here's Lucas. Kicks it to Meeks. Anthony with the screen on Dawkins. Offensive rebound.
Oh, they got the rebound.
Shot opportunity.
And they got the shot.
Anthony lays it up and in.
Good job not fouling.
Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Ooh.
And guys, with video reviews,
that's not who I wanted to pass it to, but okay.
They take. You want to keep the energy and the momentum of the game going.
Well, the NBA knows about this problem, and they're creating a centralized site now to handle reviews, similar to what we see in hockey. So the hope is that this will speed up the process. That would be great.
Now Lucas.
Why is it so crowded wherever I am?
He feeds it to Miller. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Anthony kicks.
Oh, wow.
That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Nice kick out after the defense had collapsed on him.
Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The dish to Millsap. Lucas against Dawkins. Millsap passes the
Oh, nice.
And he gets it to go.
Could have done it better myself.
Straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Lucas dishes to Meeks. Passes it to Miller. From beyond the arc. The shot is
Give
off.
me that.
Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Why does no one ever
There's
run into
1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
paint?
Dawkins kicks to Millsap. Here's Dawkins. And it's off from three-point range.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Jazz.
Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
You know, in this
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
And so
Guess I stayed in the paint too long.
Numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
I mean, I just put in so many hours in the gym, on playgrounds and everywhere in between. Now my shot is just as consistent as it gets. I can make most shots blindfolded, honestly. Making them in the game with my eyes open, that's a piece of cake. As you can see with my stat.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
all right, Doris, thank you very much. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Hey, you can actually see me as player of the game. Get that out of here. Mid-range jumper and three-point range. I'm gonna switch to all-star mode. See how good I do in that. So yeah, starting now, I'm gonna switch the setting. I wanted to wait until my first season was over, but I think this is a good chance. I want to try it out. First of all, it will make my players better. Second of all, I'm getting an A+ rating with lots of shots in, so I think I'm ready. And third of all, I'm gonna get more VC from that.
It's the man, the myth, the high school coaching legend.
No, not as good as a coach since I lost you a few years back. It's funny how coaches get better when they actually have good players on their team.
Man, forget that noise. You taught me everything I know.
You're like a sponge. And it's paid off for you. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks, Coach.
I hit the showers. I can smell you from here.
All right, man, I gotta get fresh.
All right, sounds good.
New attribute upgrade unlocked. Congratulations, upgrade unlocked. Your work has paid off. Hard work has paid off. Go to the attributes menu, upgrade menu, and take the next step in building a my player unlike any other. So I think it's called Hall of Fame mode. That's the one I want to go for. So let's change it. Well, let me check. Oh! I have a lot of endorsements to get. No wonder. Hey! Okay, anything else that I need to get that I didn't? Yep. Alright. Now then. That's Hall of Fame. Settings. That's options. Is it All-Star or Superstar or Hall of Fame? Should I go with All-Star? Superstar? Let's try Hall of Fame. Let's try Hall of Fame. Let's just try Hall of Fame. YOLO. Let's just go for it. Call me Spike. I'm going for it. Now, let's upgrade this limitless range one more time. So it's gold, as well as a lot of all my other stuff. Alright. And let's upgrade my jump shooter again. And that's it for now, I think. Actually, let's turn this off. Don't want to get copyrighted or anything like that. And yeah, I got those already. Wait, signature styles? Oh, actually, I never used these. Okay. But should I change those? I'm pretty used to them now. You know what? I'll keep them as they are right now, for now. What I would do to have music in the background. I think in the future, maybe I'll find my own music to play. Maybe I'll put in, maybe I'll just like have like a stereo system and play some free music or music that's not like copyrighted. All right then, let's get started with the next game, shall we? Against Charlotte, I think that is. Yeah, Charlotte. Are they the Charlotte Hornets right now or the Charlotte Bobcats? I think they're the Hornets now. They should be the Hornets, correct? Now that I think about it, I think I'm still in my first year. This year's been going for a long time, probably because of I've been playing one game at a time.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports.
Oh yeah, they are.
Utah Jazz, they come in off a good outing against the Pistons. And that result, guys, is a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
Let's get started,
That's
shall we?
exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. At the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. There in the backcourt, it's Walker and Henderson. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 down low. Dawkins against Walker. Dawkins, the
Oh wow!
Just 5 on the clock.
Pass it right to his.
Here's Favors.
Why is the command thing?
Here's Gobert, and he lays it.
You know what? Let's just leave it on. And if it poses a problem,
got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Jazz. Here's Walker. Now it's headed down to Doris Burke, who is able
Man
to
to
talk
man.
to head coach Steve Clifford.
Job one for them tonight.
I want to know how this
quickly on the
works.
defensive end of the floor. The
Where?
real challenge when facing this team is limiting their transition points, and that, in no uncertain
Ooh.
terms, is what he told his
What are
players
you
going
doing?
into this one. Guys,
Thanks, Doris. So it's the Jazz now, following the miss by Al Jefferson. Passes it to Dawkins.
Foul, and it won.
Try to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man.
Let's bring that back. Ooh.
Block, I thought he might
Wow.
be.
You know, Steve, I
That was
thought
beautiful.
maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Free
Ah,
throw good
man.
for Dawkins.
I completely suck at free throws.
Bobcats then, now Hornets might have been a little bit late to the analytics movement, but that's going on in the NBA all over the place, and they're full-time on it now.
Yeah, they're all over it. Last season, they had a half dozen of their staff devoted to analytics.
And the Jazz with possession here. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist making his last shot. Burks with it. He's picked up by Walker. Shot clock at 6. From the baseline. Henderson pulls it up.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Inside to Jefferson.
Block it.
The shot's
Darn it.
good on the assist by Walker. Jefferson's got his first basket.
Yeah, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Now the pass to Ingles. Dawkins, a screen on Kidd-Gilchrist. Pass to Dawkins. Unloads.
Oh man. I was hoping that was going to be perfect because as soon as I saw that bar, I'll move all the way back. I knew I was going to miss that shot.
Walker against Dawkins. Jefferson setting the pin for Walker.
Nice
In
solid
the corner,
screen.
Henderson with it.
I thought I avoided it.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Tell you what, you can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because you just can't find the range.
Here's Burks.
Nice.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Screen for score. Gonna get this.
Really well
No?
there. Nice
Okay.
job taking it right
That's
to
fine.
the 10 for the layup.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Now here's Henderson. Defense is right there, and he gets the bucket. Henderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field,
let's
hitting
try
3 of 6
something.
since the opening tip.
It's been a while since I tried this.
Dawkins kicks to Gobert. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I didn't even
Jefferson's
have
got
time
his
to
third rebound on the
move
night.
the way they wanted me to move, honestly. Oh,
Dawkins against Walker.
okay. Still 6-6.
Kicks it to Henderson. Pass to Jefferson. Outside, Kid Gilchrist.
Hey. Don't give him.
Walker
Oh,
with a
oh my
clean
goodness.
look. Misses. That would have put him up.
Oh my goodness.
Boy, you'd like to have that one back.
Here's Dawkins. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
That was a 2.
I doubt that was the plan there on that trip, guys, but they did get the shot to go.
Dawkins against Walker. He dishes it to Henderson. He kicks it to Jefferson.
Please. I avoid screens.
Puts it up from 12. And Dawkins pulls it down.
I'll take that
Well,
rebound.
as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure.
Done it.
That didn't go down.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz
Faster.
retain possession here. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Jazz, number 1.
I just love the flow with which they've played recently. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Here's Dawkins. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Hornets trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure good, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Walker kicks to Henderson. Kid Gilchrist
so
hits
not
the
bad.
ball for Henderson.
It doesn't feel like it's that much
There's
harder.
the dish to Jefferson. From 6 away. And the shot
Although
is
they
good.
are making their
Jefferson's got
shots.
his second basket of the night.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Well, Gerald Henderson is not the most lethal outside shooter, but I really like the way he's learning to move without the ball. He's very opportunistic with his cuts whenever his defender turns his head.
Dawkins against Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ingles. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Hornets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Kid Gilchrist dishes to Henderson. And Walker kicks to Henderson.
Wow.
The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And it's a tie ball.
No, I didn't.
And Henderson most comfortable, it seems, Steve, shooting from the corners.
Yeah, like most players, Kevin, that's the easier shot. 22
ISO.
instead of 23.9. He shot a good percentage from there. Not really a long-range shooter per se, which is why you didn't see him shoot effectively from the top of the circle or on the wings.
I expected my team to be shooting better.
Oh,
man, they got the lead
Kid
from us.
Gilchrist.
Beautiful
I need to start
work in the
making shots.
transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Dawkins, the pass to
They're
Brooks.
really down with these
Dawkins
double
a
teams.
screen on Kid Gilchrist. Dawkins against Henderson. Here's Ingles. Here's Favors. And a
Yes,
good offensive
finally.
board. And he gets
Don't know why you guys are missing
Battle for
some.
the offensive rebound and come up with it. You're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there. Kevin, here we can get a look at Charlotte and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. 4th in fewest turnovers per game. 4th in opponent points per game. And they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually,
Yeah, that's not bad.
The offense is all about getting good shots, and you can't get good shots unless you're taking care of the ball. Clark, you talked about those turnover numbers, the lack
Need to
thereof,
watch out for
and
this
that's
guy.
impressive.
Okay.
This is a very well-coached, disciplined team.
Now here's Henderson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shoots from the elbow. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dawkins kicks to Burks.
Ooh, should have shot that. In fact, I think I will.
Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
While shooting as poorly as they did, there was very little chance they were going to win that game, guys.
Yeah, there was sort of a snowball effect
Wait,
in the game that I
let's just switch my guys so many
What
times.
started as a
Wow.
cold night for a few
Had me
guys
all over the place.
Became contagious.
Uh-oh.
Became a cold night for everybody.
That's good.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
So it's Utah now. It's a 3-point game.
Did I? Oh my goodness! Why are we messing up so much?
Why this team is losing. I mean, he's literally missed every shot he's put up today.
Walker dishes to Jefferson. From
Wait,
deep.
no!
And that one's good by
Oh my
Henderson.
goodness!
Henderson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Dishes it to Burks. Burks off a pick from Dawkins. Favors with a screen on Henderson. Dawkins kicks to Favors. And so it's going to be a
Shoot that's a 3
out there in the
seconds.
defense.
Shoot that.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
Something else.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
Okay. They always put me at the end of the court.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
say.
Now the feed to Exeter.
Shoot that. So much
It's
space.
good. The assist that time from Burke. It'll count. The shot no good.
Okay, do not allow inside baskets.
As we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that. It can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start the second quarter. Perry in the backcourt. It's Walker and Henderson. Al Jefferson out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Stevenson in at the 3, the small forward. Shoots it up. Wing jumper goes down from Dawkins. Dawkins has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Utah. Hornets trail by 3. Now here's Henderson. Walker the pass to Henderson. Back to Walker. Feeds it to Henderson. Clock at 6. From 11 feet away.
Oh, no!
I knew that was going to happen. Go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Gobert, he's checked in for Trevor Booker. Charlotte also making some changes. Zeller comes in for Biyombo. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Lance Stevenson. Dawkins kicks to Millsap. Millsap off a pick from Dawkins. Hood, the pass to Dawkins.
Oh, wow.
With his 3. And for the Hornets, they're shooting in this game 45%. And then
Jeez, man. He was just a stick faster.
Automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Well, those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Dawkins, a screen on Henderson. Millsap passes to Dawkins. Hits the point bomb.
Screen out.
Dawkins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
It's Henderson on the wing.
Wait. Who left him open?
That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Millsap off a bit from Dawkins. Millsap passes to Dawkins. Here's Hood. Outside Millsap.
Oh my Oh, wow. Okay, great. Great. Good eye.
Second basket of the night. 6 changes.
I hate trying to drive in and then as soon as I try to pass, I lose the ball.
Early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
And Walker picks to Jefferson. Outside Jefferson. And Jay gets the
Oh, wow. I wasn't even trying to reach in. Come on, man.
The Jazz making a switch.
That's not fair.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
You can't force me to reach in. I didn't even press the square button. Ooh.
And the Jazz pushing it up now.
Ah, my first dunk.
That's how you make an impact with defense. And once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Passes it to Henderson.
Oh. I thought he missed past that. I thought I forced the turnover.
Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Jefferson.
Okay.
The turnaround jumper. Counter. Jefferson's got 6.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
Al Jefferson is really a unique scorer inside. He doesn't shoot a lot of free throws. He doesn't tally that many assists. What he does do is make shots inside while taking great care of the basketball.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, we all know that Lance Stevenson is fearless, and as far as he's concerned, that's a product of his Brooklyn upbringing.
I recovered from my
Players there
turnovers.
have a quote, feeling that nobody can stop them on the floor. Former teammate Paul George said of it, that's Lance. He's a New York player. They play with that kind of confidence. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. That confidence has certainly served him well. Here's Ingles. Henderson pulls it.
Wow. He managed to get a jump
Jefferson
over
with the
me.
excellent bump fake. Unusual, Steve, in that it really looks nothing like his shot. He just
Oh, I thought that was my foul. To be perfectly honest, I thought that was my foul. I thought I was going to block that. I fouled.
Sometimes it looks, almost comical, and yet defenders go for it. So it's obviously an effective move.
Tie game.
And I think it's also his mentality. He's trying to trick defenders and elude them instead of trying to draw contact.
And the Jazz making a change here. Brooks is checked in.
What the? That's so weird.
Here's Dawkins. 13 points in the game. Utah
There you go.
wants to get all
Wide
this.
open.
And he gets it to go. Brooks has got 6.
They've done a really good job of knocking down their long-distance shots here in the second quarter. I mean, they're shooting just above 40% from downtown. That's outstanding.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, guys.
Score when you have the advantage. Great shot.
Trust his team.
I can do that.
He wants to see renewed effort from them on the offensive glass. He talked about the second chance points that are out there if they work for them. He also wants to see
that annoys me
work for the shot, move the
when he
ball
manages
around,
to
and
bump
as he
me
told
off
them,
course.
quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Huh?
Ingles passes to Gobert. And a foul.
Oh,
The shot got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Walker goes in.
Blocked it?
Misses
No.
off the right.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
Here's Dawkins.
Ooh, that's a
Averaging
defense.
26 points a game. Dawkins a screen on Henderson. Here's Ingles, and he
Okay,
sees
some
the
flags.
shot coming off the strong pick. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Walker dishes to Kid Gilchrist.
I can never anticipate what he's going to do.
Back to Walker.
Okay.
Left side Walker.
Nope.
And the layup.
Oh, my goodness. I still got to allow a man to
They are
score.
not rotating
I was right
nearly
there.
quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Here's Dawkins. He's got 13. Lets it go with a three.
Beautiful.
And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Hornets trail by 5. It's Henderson on the wing. Kid Gilchrist sends the pick for Henderson. He feeds it to Jefferson. Puts up the baby hook, and he gets it to go. He's got 8.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And now we bring you the rookie leaderboard, featuring the NBA first-year players who have been dominant on the glass for the past 10 games and counting. Well, you look at Jay, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And what we learned from those 10 games is that...
Score when you had to create
Young
shots.
fella Steve,
Yeah,
he's showing some real strength out there.
Jazz leading by 3. Pass to Burks. Dawkins against Walker. Dawkins kicks to Favors. The 3. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. Outside, Walker. Kicks it to Jefferson. Jefferson setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist. Jefferson passing to Kid Gilchrist. And a wide open look for Walker. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Not able to find it there in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Dawkins kicks to Burks. There's a good screen. Pass to Favors.
Just in case.
Oh,
darn it.
You know, not only
My
is the
vertical
game
isn't high enough for that.
tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
And Walker kicks to Henderson.
No! Ah, my guys.
He's on with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Yeah, that was very sloppy.
No.
It was a poorly played game. And it turned into a blowout because they continued to turn the ball over and they didn't execute offensively.
And Walker kicks to Henderson. He dishes it to Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte moving it around. Walker the pass to Henderson. That falls.
I knew it.
Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 6 assists here tonight. And it's hard to forget what Steve mentioned. The turnovers really piled up last time.
Yeah, you know, Steve's always on top of it, as are you. You can bet their coach was on top of it as well and didn't let them forget about that. It was an embarrassing statistic and an embarrassing loss.
Ingles, Henderson defending. The Jazz.
My goodness, man.
I don't know if it's just
Why is my team the only one that's missing shots?
The start of the quarter, his shooting has really suffered.
While everyone on their team is landing shots like no tomorrow.
Shoots from the line.
See, even fouling they get the shots. And why did I get some?
And the first half ends in a
Well, at
close
least the
one.
lead isn't that different.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. When I don't try to force it on offense, good things happen. That's why I've had success here early on. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
Okay, Doris.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. First of all, you guys have put together an impressive effort on the offensive boards. There are a bunch of points that we wouldn't have right now if you hadn't dedicated as much energy as you did to that part of the game. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. And let's keep the pace deliberate when we start this half. I want to see us get settled in, not trying to do too much too soon. This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and...
Pick and rolls? Oh, okay.
As we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball.
Oh, wow.
What can you say? Gerald Henderson has been impressive here today.
Play created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. He really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really
really?
stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Dawkins in at point guard. Favors is out there.
Don't you just hate those shots that bounce in, looking like they're going to go fall, and then they just bounce out of the rim?
That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And a wide open look for Walker. Good.
Why?
Walker's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Hornets. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, second overall pick back in 2012. And Clark, as you know, an NCAA champion. You saw it first game with Kentucky.
Yeah, you know, I like his disposition. I love his motor. I mean, his defense, his size, athleticism. He's an excellent rebounder for his position and size.
He got on.
Up to 3 or 4 positions on the court.
Okay.
You know, you look at him, and I don't like to compare guys, Kevin, but you know, he reminds me a bit of a...
Why am I guarding this guy? Let me guard this guy.
Outside, Walker. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker.
Nope. What the? No way!
Takes possession.
The numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how Utah ranks league-wide. First in scoring, first in field goal percentage.
You have got to be kidding me. After that amazing block, I can't believe that we lost the ball because I got someone, I couldn't step aside someone.
Per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, but they'll also score in transition.
They retain possession.
Yes. All right. Let's take this back.
To struggle, just one make in their 5 attempts.
No. Let's try this game.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The dish to Burks.
Oh, so open. Make that.
That's good. Burks has got 14.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Walker goes in. Charlotte will retain possession.
No. Not in my house.
Now here's Henderson. Burks covering.
Oh, wow. He got my way. Okay.
Now Henderson.
Play some defense.
He's got 17.
I knew he was going to make that.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. They set the pick. Dawkins kicks to Gobert. Here's Ingles. Here's Favors. Zeller.
Oh my goodness.
Zeller's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And here's Henderson. 20 points for him. Jefferson's shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
There's guys that
good job.
Defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that can absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Okay, good to see Coach likes what he sees.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Scoring, you have the advantage.
For his team. He told Jay that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way.
No.
The rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
And an opportunity to check out some stats on Gerald Henderson. How the second half is shaped up for him. He's averaging 11 points per game. This and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contribution.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
They set the pick. Dawkins, the pass to Ingles. And the Jazz, another 3.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it. Henderson
kicks to Jefferson. Right side to Walker.
Oh, no!
There's the bucket. Good. Walker's got 14 points.
Why do I have to do that running trying to
right
steal?
there on the assist.
Jazz trail by 3.
Ooh.
Here's Dawkins.
Ooh.
He's got 16.
Kill him.
For the tie.
What the? If I made it,
Jefferson's got 8 rebounds in this
all I'm
game.
trying to do is some crossovers. I'm moving the stick left and right. Oh, no. Ah.
Walker with it. 14 points for him. Dishes it to Henderson. The feed to Jefferson. The kick out to Walker. Opposite 3. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
How did he always predict that I'm going to come up and then pass it to my guy?
Jazz have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
That's right.
Dawkins a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Passes to Dawkins. No good
Wow.
on the triple.
He's gonna
Okay,
play his
I'm
way
gonna start
right
shooting
onto
inside.
the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Jefferson dishes to Zeller. It's out of bounds to the Hornets as Charlotte retains possession. And here's some players that you want on the line as often as possible these days. For the past month, these are the leading free throw shooting 2 guards in the league. And you look at Henderson.
I swear, man, these guys are automatic from everywhere.
Yeah, this is a set of players that can drive and slash, hoping to draw contact, because if they can get to the bucket and the foul, it's an automatic three-point play.
And you know what, Steve? Even if some calls go against him, you know, as a coach, you can accept it because when the calls go their way, they're automatic. Cash money at the stripe, ATM time. So it more than makes up for the charge calls they might get whistled for.
Burks'
Nice.
shot is good.
And he continues to knock down shot after shot. A perfect shooting day for him so far.
Charlotte leading by 5. Outside, Walker. Zeller setting the pick for Walker. Henderson passes to Walker. And Zeller kicks to Walker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Kemba Walker, quick. He's got great handle on the balls and blur.
They're really adamant. Oh, wow. Why is my score so low?
For easy baskets, and he's tough, not afraid of the moment.
And the Jazz making a change here. Millsap's checked in. And Walker tough to stay in front of, but yet Clark, he's become a great finisher around the rim.
Well, you know, you have to be able to do that at his size. He's listed at 6'1", which I think is really generous. He's more 5'10"-ish, 5'11". And he understands that's an area that he has to continue to expand and add to be the potent offensive player he's capable of being.
They set the screen. Here's Dawkins. Drops
Beautiful.
in the tray. Dawkins has got 19 points.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Minus some threes.
Now here's Walker.
I'm gonna stay right
17
here.
points in the game. He kicks to Henderson. Here's Jefferson, and there's the whistle. Foul
So many
on
fouls
the
in this
shot. They
game.
go to the line.
Al Jefferson is the mayor of the
Good
left
job
block.
not making that
Has
different
that
shot.
signature right-handed jump hook, which is virtually impossible to stop. Kind of like a one-handed push shot if you compared it to anything. But with his size and really high release, it's still hard to get to if you're defending.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Utah. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Rambo, he's checked in for Zeller. Burks kicks to Millsap. Baseline jumper. That's good on the jump shot.
Good job.
Millsap's got his first basket.
Now we need to stop him. We
And
need to stop.
Jefferson can really palm the basketball. Big hands. And Steve, don't you think that helps his control on that jump hook?
Oh, yeah, no question. The ability to gather and go up with one hand, you know, leaving the other hand free to ward off the defender. It's a big reason why he's got such a low rate of turnovers for a go-to scorer down in the block.
Give me that.
Jazz trail by 3. All going up court. Out to Favors.
Really?
Here's Dawkins. 19 points in the game. Back to Favors.
Oh my goodness! He not only blocked it, he captured it. What the?
Dawkins against Walker.
Did you guys see that?
Inside to Jefferson. The shot's good on the assist.
Did you see him slide?
16 points for Al Jefferson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as a measuring stick,
what?
They've been by far the better team.
Kid Gilchrist with it. He's picked up by
Why is it so hard to make shots? I even had my entire blue line.
Kid Gilchrist.
And I was open. No, don't let him. Are you kidding? These guys are literally having a field day right now.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
Here's Dawkins. Another miss by Utah.
He's frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
And that by Henderson.
Okay. No more threes.
From the field for him.
No more threes. I'm done.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Ken. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Works off a pick from Dawkins. And the
give me that.
A foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go in some.
Give me that.
For the Hornets.
And they keep piling up the ball movement.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
And Williams, here we go. Combo dishes to Williams.
Oh, I expected him to pass it to you. Oh, okay.
Nobody
wait.
Near Stevenson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Booker's got his third rebound on the night. Dawkins against Williams. Here's Dawkins. 22 points for him. Now the pass to Evans. Out of bounds.
Darn it, why'd you pass it back to me?
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an good ball.
He's checked in.
As usual.
Jazz trail by 9.
Don't bring me back until like the end of the.
Up top, Burke. He's guarded by Williams.
We need to make this shot.
Now Exum. He's got 8. Here's Hood. Good lead by Stevenson.
You know, his finishing.
I swear, man.
There's a lot to be desired because he needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Here's Williams.
Darn it.
The shot will not go.
All right.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this
Probably
is
not
what
me.
you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm
well, it was
and
passed to
flow
me.
that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
And I got the foul. I think I remember that one. Take some time off the clock. We're losing.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Henderson and Stevenson on the perimeter. Bismack Biyombo is out there at one. And it's Williams at the 1 spot.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And the first one at the line is good. Cody Zeller's checked in for Vonleh. 2 shots. And both free throws good for Dawkins. Hornets leading by 7. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Biyombo. On the wing, Williams. And he's covered by Dawkins. 6 on the shot clock. Stevenson passes to Henderson.
Oh, wow. Shot
A
a little
chance
earlier
to
than I
extend the
expected.
lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Dawkins. Kicks to Exum.
Open.
For the 3. Offensive rebound. There's the call on Trevor Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Hornets.
What?
Al Jefferson is checked in for Biyombo.
Oh, my
Michael
goodness.
Kidd
They're not
comes
giving
in
us a
for
break
Gerald
at all.
Henderson. And Walker subbed in for Williams. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Nobody near Stevenson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Dawkins.
What the? No, that's not what I wanted to. Okay. Ignore what you just saw, guys. I don't know how that happened.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Walker goes in. He dishes it to Stevenson.
Get closer. Get closer. I don't know why you're leaving him open.
Stevenson missing again. Stevenson's gone 1 of 3 on the night.
Shoot that.
With a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Wow, what a big three-pointer. And if he's got his shooting stroke going, he could be the closer for them in this game.
Walker against Dawkins. And Walker kicks to Stevenson. There's the dish to Jefferson. Little turnaround. Shot, no good.
And that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dawkins. That's the free fly. Jefferson with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean,
shut up.
In from deep this half at all.
There's Exum. That time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
He needs some points.
Exum has been getting it done.
Oh, now that I think about it, Dante Exum's with me. We're on the same team.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Derek Favors checked in for Trevor Booker. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Hornets leading by 3. Outside, Walker.
Darn it.
To go. Walker's got 19
Why can't I catch it like I usually do?
The difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Walker against Dawkins. Dawkins a screen on Stevenson. Exum passes to Ingles.
You were wide open.
Three-pointer. Another three.
Yes.
Time, a beautiful shot
yes.
from Dawkins. Dawkins has got 11 points here in just the second half. Walker against Dawkins. Kid Gilchrist.
Wow, can't believe he got that.
By Walker. Walker's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Jazz trail by 4. Dawkins kicks to Exum.
Shoot that. Shoot that. Shoot that.
Passes to Dawkins. The feed to Exum. Jacks up a 3. They get it again. Puts up the baby hook.
Okay,
Nice
great.
shot by Gobert.
Good job catching
Gobert's
that.
got 4 points this
Okay.
quarter.
As I said, no more threes. I'm going to have to start taking mid-range shots. Every time I find myself so open on three-point line, I expect myself to get those.
Keep pushing through.
Oh, wow.
I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Tipped away.
Huh? What? What? Are you serious?
Oh, and here comes Walker.
Yes. Block it.
And he gets it to go. Walker's got 21 in the game.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
The pass to Ingles.
I'm ignoring your comment.
There's a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Nice ball movement by Utah. This is to Gobert. Pass to Dawkins. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. Charlotte leading by 4. Here's Walker. That one wide left. And it's blocked by Dawkins.
Block.
Now here's Exum. Guarded by Walker.
Oh. Please make those.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. He kicks it to Jefferson. That's good, and it's Stevenson.
I swear this team is
And that's
I swear
18
this team
points
is
for Al
automatic from
Jefferson.
all places, while my team just misses layups and everything.
Pass to Ingles.
See? Open.
Here's Dawkins. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Dawkins against Walker. Puts it up from 17. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Dawkins. And here are the Hornets now. They've led by as much as 10. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. No one covered.
That hurts.
6 points for Lance
That was the last
Stevenson.
thing we needed.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond
We need
the
to
arc
stop
here
to
in the
get a
second
3.
half?
They have found their groove from deep, Steve.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Exum's shot is off.
Why is my team so sucky?
You've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality
Why
shot
did
you should make.
he just run past me?
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
Dawkins kicks to Exum. Pass to Dawkins. Feeds it to Gobert. No good. Jefferson with some nice D. Hornets leading by 9. Walker with
okay.
it. Now,
I guess
guarded
only
by
I can make a
Dawkins.
difference. I have to score some points.
Dawkins against Walker. He feeds it to Stevenson. Jefferson inside. The 8-footer. And there's another one for the Hornets.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Here's Dawkins. The Jazz with
You know what? I'm done with the
He's
threes.
making shot
I'm done
after
with the
shot
threes.
after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
You're right. You're right, though.
Stevenson dishes to Walker. Kicks to Zeller. Back to Walker. Free throw line jump shot. There's the
I
bucket.
swear.
They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Exum
Shoot
with
that.
a wide open look.
Please.
Will it go? And it's
Yes,
Rivers
finally,
laying it in.
finally,
Very
please.
nice pickup of the offensive rebound.
This hurts.
Once he gets his hands on
This
it,
literally
you
hurts.
know it's going back up and back in.
And Walker kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Jefferson setting the pick for Kid Gilchrist. He dishes it to Jefferson. That one off the back iron and out.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Why didn't I go for a layup?
And a fast break now.
Why did I shoot like that?
Stevenson with the ball. The dish to Walker. The tray. And another 3 for Charlotte.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
Even with my hands up, after he lost possession of the ball, he still makes the
For
shot.
Charlotte. Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. The feed to Burks. Dawkins, a screen on Henderson. Here's Ingles.
Oh.
Drains it
Okay,
to the
great.
end of the arc.
I like the way that he has really stayed aggressive from that three-point line after not making a single one before the halftime.
Walker against Dawkins. Jefferson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And it's now 22 points for Al Jefferson. Releases from 15. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Dawkins.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. And 2 free throws coming up. As he
Why is
misses
it always
out.
foul
Missing a
or
lot of contact there.
foul or made shots? Foul or made
Great
shots.
basketball. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause
11
with
point
his
lead,
passing,
2
and
minutes,
it's really
less than 2
given his
minutes.
team a nice groove.
For the Jazz, this one's not looking good. Dawkins, the pass to Ingles. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole.
Nope, we lost. We lost. We lost.
Got him the ball
we lost.
Rhythm. Nice play.
Utah shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Here's Dawkins. Bangs home the trifecta. Dawkins has got 12 now in this quarter.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Walker dishes to Zeller. Back to Walker. The pass to Henderson. Charlotte moving it around. The kick out to Walker. Shot clock at 2. Fades away. They get it back. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Dawkins. This
Such
is
a
the
late
Burks.
pump fake, though.
This one for 3. Can't get it to go.
Darn it.
And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Walker against Dawkins. Jefferson kicks to Henderson. Back to Jefferson. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Here's Walker. And
they automatically set it so that my guy always goes.
13.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dawkins.
Of course not.
3 corners off the mark. Walker with it.
What the hell?
Kevin, thank you.
Oh, man. That was horrible, man. Why did all my threes when I was wide open?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, congratulations on the game tonight, man. You played well, really well.
Thanks. You need something?
Yeah, so listen, I was talking to the arena operations guy, and he suggested we're long past due to get you some of your own sounds in the arena. You know, after you dunk, make a free throw, hit a three-pointer.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've been wanting to get some of those custom sounds for a while.
Yeah, great. Well, look at the options, think about what you want, and we'll get it set up with the ops team.
Hey, man, that's legit. I appreciate it.
All right, listen up, guys. Coach wanted me to go over some more points of emphasis. Today it's going to be getting shooters open on offense and giving up nothing inside on defense. So let's jump right in, shall we? From time to time, we may decide the situation is right to really focus on getting our shooters open for high percentage looks. We have some excellent marksmen on this team, and giving them the best shot opportunities will give us a better chance at winning games. Now let's take a look at some film, and we can get a little more in depth on how we can get our shooters open for shots. On this one, the shooter uses a really solid screen to perfection. Gets a nice quality open shot. We need to set and come off screens just like that so our shooters can get open. And here, you see the ball handler driving to the basket. The defense collapses, so he just kicks the ball out to an open shooter. Easy jumper, easy bucket. Simple, right? So when coach says he wants to get shooters open, you'll know what to do. Coach's list. Nothing inside. Coach really doesn't like giving up easy baskets down low. When we run up against teams who are good at scoring inside, he's probably going to ask you guys to take that away from our opponent. And when he does, we'll need to make it a point to not give up easy buckets in the paint. Here's a nice look at proper rotation and a nice collapse inside that forces the ball handler to take a tough, contested shot. That's exactly the kind of interior defense coach will be expecting from you guys. And here on this drive to the hole, the bigs weren't there. No rim protection, no chance at a block. We need to make sure we do a good job of protecting the basket. So when coach tells us he wants nothing inside, you should know what to do. Don't let him down. That should have you guys fully up to speed on what to do when coach calls for any of these points of emphasis. Let's head out, and we'll be back at it tomorrow for practice.
No doubt. We good, coach.
All right. I swear, those guys were automatic from every position. Oh, okay. I already got that one. Let's see if I can upgrade jump shooter. Nope. Let's upgrade athlete. And then let's play the next game against the Washington Wizards. Wait, why is it playing music? It's not supposed to be playing music. I turned all the music off. Oh man, if it's playing music, I hope I don't get copyrighted. Well, this is gonna be the last team I face against anyway, so that's fine.
The Jazz look to take charge at Energy Solutions Arena here in Salt Lake City, Utah. And we're going to bring it to you live. Wizards will kick off their road trip right here. They sit at 11th in the East right now, not quite in the gutter, just in limbo.
You know, it's been a struggle on the road for this team, and they're beginning another road trip right now.
They've got to do whatever they can to change recent history, guys, because they have not looked comfortable at all on the road.
And now Washington's starting group.
Oh no, please cover.
And it's
I'm not going for steals anymore. For one, I'm not good at them. For two, I never reach it. For three, I always pay for it.
John Wall is becoming very efficient running the pick and roll. He's got a nice pull-up from the right elbow if the defender decides to sag off or go under the screen. And if they play up on him, he can blow right by him. So because of his finishing ability, that's a tough cover.
Now here's Wall. After the miss from Dawkins.
Oh, get that. Yes.
And now Utah, fast break. Finished off the break.
That's exactly what you want coming off a steal. Get into transition, find an easy basket.
Yes, sir. The ideal fast break opportunity there.
Now here's Wall. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And defensively, he was all over the court, forcing turnovers, putting a ton of pressure on the ball.
Here is Porter. 6 to shoot. Outside Butler. Puts one up from 19. They get it back. And Wall kicks to Porter. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Wall. Here we go now. Porter dishes to Wall.
4. Nope.
Spiked away. To the middle. Out to Favors. Feeds to Burks. Passes to Dawkins. The 17-footer goes down. Dawkins has got his second bucket
Gotta warm up and then
They have to
mid-range
mix it up
shot
defensively.
first.
That was just too easy.
Mid-range shots are easy.
Wall against Dawkins. Gortat with a
Easy, good
screen on
save.
Dawkins. And Butler gets it to
Ouch.
go on the assist by Wall. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Dawkins against Wall. Here's Dawkins. He's coming off a 34-point game against Charlotte.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. It was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
And so it's Washington with it after the basket by Utah. And here is Butler. 9 points last game. Porter passes to Wall. The 17-footer. Wall missing again. Utah leading. 3-on-3. It's deflected.
It's
It's
deflected.
going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And while we can, how about a look at the rookies with the highest shooting percentage since we returned from the All-Star break? Well, you look at Jay, a great player, second in the league.
Those are extremely solid numbers for him since the break. I tell you, very few defenders have been able to find ways to throw him off his shot.
And, you know, Steve, credit him, even though he's a rookie, for never forcing things and always playing at a pace that's under control.
Burks can't get it to go.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Well, now we go to Dorisburg, who spoke with Randy Whitman. Doris?
Open.
Kevin, when addressing his game plan for today, he said there's just too much speed on the other side to make this a transition battle. He's confident they have an advantage in a half-court game, so that's the type of contest he'd like to take it to. We'll see how it works out for his club.
Thanks a lot, Doris. It's blocked. And Wall kicks to Butler. Here's Porter, and the basket.
Of course he made that.
Heads up play there,
I
guys, on the
anticipated him
assist
making that.
and the finish.
So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to Portland.
And that game featured one of the least consistent offensive performances you're going to see from them, Clark.
Yeah, no spurt ability on display at all, fellas. I mean, they needed to make a few runs, but it just never was able to happen for them.
Now, here's Burks, who's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte. Now, here's Wall. Nene with the screen on Dawkins. Wall dishes to Nene.
Huh?
No good.
Hey,
Now the
good
Jazz
job.
take it the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And Kevin, I kept waiting for them to get back into that game. It seemed like they were capable of it, but it just never happened.
Well, I didn't see it, Steve. I mean, you had much more faith in them than I did. I didn't think they were showing any signs of life. We were watching the same thing, but perceiving it different.
Dawkins good.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Wizards trail by 3. Wall. Here we go.
Nope.
Rejected by Dawkins. And they'll keep
Hey,
possession.
give me that rebound, Ryan.
Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. To the left side wing.
Shoot that. Oh.
From past the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they're splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told Jay that he coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense.
Ooh, my goodness. I didn't expect that at all.
He also brought up offensive rebounding as something that should be a priority, saying, quote, those are the battles we can and should win. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Dawkins. Following the basket by John Wall. 5 to shoot.
Oh, still made it.
They've worked hard
Wow.
and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Wall, averaging 18 points a game.
Tough screen.
Rejected by Dawkins.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Dawkins. 13 points in the game. Pass to Ingles. Here's Dawkins, guarded by Porter. And another three-point shot falls from Dawkins. Dawkins has got 16.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Now here's Wall from deep.
Oh, wow.
Wall missing again.
It is
I was
not
lucky.
an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
There's the pass to Ingles. Wall against Dawkins. Gobert the pass to Dawkins. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by the Wizards.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
They figured out that they can score by fouling.
Not a big shot blocker, but he has tremendous size and strength, and he can move laterally. So he can really move and cover the pick and roll and switch on to guards, an effective defender.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Chris Humphries has checked in for Gortat. Sessions comes in for Butler. And it's
Look at that open.
in for John Wall.
Oh, why?
Wizards trail by 8.
And Nene, for his size and agility, at times somewhat disappointing in terms of rebounding the ball. Throughout his career, actually, his rebound rate has fallen steadily over the last 3 years. Maybe injuries a factor in that, but they do need more from him on the glass.
Here's Sessions.
Oh, no.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't make it, guys, open.
Has got himself going with the
Well,
triple, his
I guess our
first basket
coach
of
does
the
want
game.
us to
The Jazz
cover
on
the outside.
offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Hood, guarded by Porter. Dawkins kicks to
Wait,
Hood.
oh, whoa.
Pass to Dawkins. Jazz passing it around. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
Ah! Okay. Let me take it myself. Ah!
Here's Evans. Blocked.
Darn it. Dang! Call a foul.
Now Porter, right now averaging
What was
7
that?
points a game. Sessions dishes to Bynum. Nene setting the pick for Bynum. He kicks it to Porter. Humphries with a screen on Dawkins. Here's Porter. Can't hit. Some
Okay.
solid defense.
Oh, no. Bad
What?
time to slip up there, Kevin.
See? This is why I turned off that thing. I said okay, and apparently I said something. Apparently I said something I wasn't supposed to.
They got to stay focused.
Taking a technical foul here is the
That's
last
BS.
thing you want to do. That was just flat out stupid.
The Wizards shooting their
That
third
was
free
flat
throw
out
shot of the
stupid.
game.
It's not even supposed to happen because I didn't say anything that would cause a technical.
You know, their percentages dropped
And
off.
I've been substituted.
In from long range, I like it.
Not a huge drop.
Dawkins in at point guard. Favors is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Millsap in at the small forward.
Wow.
That's the group right now for Utah.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Here's Sessions. Shot denied.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities.
Wow.
Is always important. It's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
You guys had the rebound. Why did you have to get the foul too? And why was my shot so much faster than usual? Oh no.
The shot's good. Sessions making the play. And it's 6 points for John Wall. Utah's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight.
Here it
4
comes.
of 7 shooting. Down low, out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Now a chance, Kevin, to take a look at how the Jazz fared over the last month.
1 sec, guys. I'm breaking out the chair.
First in shooting percentage, first in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Dawkins against Wall. Looking to end the drought.
Okay, I'll take that foul.
He'll get to the line and shoot two.
I was worried. I thought it was going to be blocked. I thought it was going to be blocked. I was worried. Yes.
Pointers here as well.
With more to come, maybe. The way his shot looks tonight, it looks like he's in for a big night.
And both free throws good for Dawkins.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And Wall kicks to Butler. Launches it.
Oh, why does that happen? Why does that happen? I don't understand.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Dawkins kicks to Burks. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Butler against Favors. Wall attacking. 4 on the clock. Outside, Butler.
Wow.
That's good. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter. Utah leading by 3. Dawkins kicks to Burks. He feeds it to Millsap. Wall against Dawkins. Millsap off a bit from Dawkins. Dawkins a screen on Butler. Millsap passes to Dawkins. Here's Burks. Hands it from downtown. Burks has got 7 points in the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
The Jazz making a switch here. And now, here are the teams that have heated up offensively. The Jazz second.
They seem to have gotten much more comfortable with each other because their production in this span has really been impressive.
Outside Butler. The dish now to Gortat. Wall against Dawkins. And Wall kicks to Sessions.
Ooh.
And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night. Jazz leading by 3. Dawkins the pass to Ingles. Dawkins a screen on Butler. Passes it to Dawkins. The feed now to Burks. Foot shot on the way.
Good job.
That drops. Burks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Sessions dishes the Wall. And Sessions kicks to Butler. Sessions passes to Wall. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising with such a tight game.
Oh, why did I shoot?
Rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Sessions with
Can a guy pump fake in
peace?
peace?
A 10-point game against Portland. Outside Butler. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, why'd you reach in, bro? Why did you reach in? There was no need to.
Sessions sets the pick for Wall. Butler from outside. Can't get it to go. So Utah will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wizards beat them last time when these 2 teams met in Washington.
And the early foul trouble they got themselves into the last meeting between these 2 clubs, they kind of threw off their whole game and they never could recover. That was a bad
Good job.
And the
Good
shot
job.
bounces
Finally.
foul, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be Favors shooting. That's on Marcin Gortat. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, thank you, Kevin. There are a lot of questions as to how Dante Exum will develop as a player. He has the skill to be a true guard, but grew up playing point guard. He would prefer the point, saying that's the position that has got me here. That's what I want to be going forward. We'll see if the coaches agree, Kevin.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Doris. Great shot by Gobert. And Steve said it just then. It was an ugly performance for them in that previous game. Would you agree that foul trouble was the big factor, Clark?
Well, Kevin, he could have used more minutes from their starters, but there were a lot of things that didn't.
Wow, he's completely open.
Butler can't get that one to fall.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
We went, which is worrisome.
Wall against Dawkins. Six on the shot clock. Uncovered. Hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Wall. Here we go now. Shoots from the elbow. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Gortat.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated.
I swear, some of these shots that we should be making.
So a moment now to see the story on Nene. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers might not reflect it, but the effort's really been there for him. He's going to get rewarded soon enough if he keeps getting after it like he has been.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Steve. He's been unlucky not to have filled up the stat sheet more because his play has really been solid.
Pass to Dawkins. One shot is good that time. Dawkins has got 20 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And Wall kicks to Porter. Back to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. This is to Porter. Top of the key. Another one falls for Washington.
Well, Nene is a player who can help you score in a number of ways. Solid jump shooter from the high post. He's also a high-efficiency finisher around the rim. And he can throw down some ferocious dunks.
And Gortat over to help. Out of bounds.
Why do I pass like that?
It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the
There's no way,
standings out
there
east.
is no reason why I should be
Miami,
passing like
very
that.
strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference.
Even if I am
And
double
right now they're
team, I'm
first
passing
place
in the
and
opposite
contention to
direction.
exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course, the Wizards, right now, quite a ways down below.
Checking out Washington, they've had a disastrous season in a lot of ways. I mean, you can tell that by looking at their place in the standings. It's been ugly for them.
I don't know how this happened, guys. I really don't. This is a team that had plenty of talent. I think people genuinely thought it was a playoff club. But, boy, once things started to go wrong, man, they just went straight south.
Ingles passes to Dawkins. Doubled by Bynum. And so it's Washington with
What?
it. Wizards trail by 4. He dishes it to Porter. Now here's Bynum. Burke covering. Humphries kicks to Porter. 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Booker pulls it in.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Down low. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been...
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter.
I wonder why they... Oh my goodness. Wow.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first.
Let's make this quick. Okay.
Hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, the defensive effort and intensity has been fantastic, and you can tell he's really inspiring his team with his play.
Yeah, his emotion and his production. He's been patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there, and he's really made a statement with his defensive effort.
So on the floor for Washington. Otto Porter and Nene at the forwards. Rasul Butler is out there with Wall, and it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, named the minute.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
It's Wall with the drop. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know, rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable. They're doing a nice job collectively.
Here's Dawkins. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside, Wall. Kicks it to Porter. Back to Wall. Left side, Wall. Uses the pass that time, and it's good. Wall's
He
got
still
8
made
points.
that.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Feeds to Gortat. Back to Butler. The pass to Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Out to the wing. Now here's Porter. He's covered closely. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. That's good. He's got 5.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Jazz leading by 3. Dawkins kicks to Burks. Burks off a pick from Dawkins. Shoots off the screen. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Wall against Dawkins. Nene with the screen on Dawkins. Nene setting the pick for Porter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Dawkins. Goes straight
Give me
to the
that.
defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Nene. Nice hops and determination that time, Clark, to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
That's on 100% the free throw line. Same as usual.
Here is Gortat, averaging 12 points a game. Pass to Porter. Outside Butler. Right side Wall. His 3-pointers off the mark. Utah leading by 8. Here's Dawkins. 26 points for him.
Why do they always do that?
So it's the Wizards now.
Every single...
Wizards trail
Last
by
time I
8.
jumped too early, this time I jumped too late. You realize
Nene with the screen on Dawkins.
I'm not going to make you make this point.
Butler on the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Dawkins kicks to Burks. Passes it to Ingles. He feeds it to Burks. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clock at 4. From deep.
Wow. If you made that.
Gobert cashes in.
Nice.
Double-digit lead. Gobert's got 6 points.
We got another viewer though. What's good?
Right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Nene setting the pick for Wall.
You and your picks, Nene.
To Nene. They need this, and that comes off the assist.
That was a nice pick and
John
roll,
Wall. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, we get a chance to check out some of the numbers for Marcin Gortat. 14th in blocks. And in terms of rebounding, top 20 in the league. So a guy who can really take care of the boards for you.
You know, see, something else that you pointed out was that his interior defense hasn't been too shabby at all. I mean, he's got some terrific block numbers.
Here's Ingles.
Ooh, right. Oh, why?
Wizards trail
I don't
by 8.
understand how they could be firing from automatic.
Dishes to Porter. Misses from
Okay,
close range.
they're not firing
Well,
from
what appeared
automatic.
to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Burks the pass to
Ooh.
Gobert. Pass to Dawkins. Here's Burks. A 3-pointer off the mark. Wizards have gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Marcin Gortat, the Polish Hammers. We like him, I know, the 57th pick back in 2005.
He's just a quality starting center in the NBA. 6'11", center, can score and defend. Really a good pickup for Washington.
Mine.
Jazz leading by 8.
What the? Okay.
And Gobert
Thank you.
kicks to Burks. And there's the pass to Dawkins. Favors with a screen on Butler. Pass to Ingles.
Open.
Takes a 3. Rebound.
Really?
by Butler.
Why?
Butler's got his 3rd rebound on the
Why
night.
does this always happen?
And Gortat got his rebounding back
Our
up
smart
last
players aren't that
season.
smart.
Consistent double-double guy in the middle, and he turned 30 last season. Still very much in the prime of his career.
And it's Wall.
Ah.
That's an assist from Porter. 10 points for Wall.
How about the passing? They are moving
right.
the ball without any thought.
Can't do
without
it, right?
any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Dawkins a screen on Porter. Ingles passes to Dawkins. Steps back and fires. He squares up and sinks it. Dawkins has got 8 points in the quarter.
And Gortat, a strong finisher inside, can shoot out to about 15 feet. You can do a lot worse at the center position. Key for him is to stay healthy.
And 2 shots
No
coming
easy
up at the
shots.
line as he gets fouled on
No
the
easy
shot.
shots.
And how about a look at our 2K leaderboard and a group of point guards that have a little bit of big man in them. And some
Whoa.
very good rebounding numbers since the All-Star break. Well, you look at Jay, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, rebounding was always a big part of their game.
Oh, okay, he tapped it.
That's true, Steve. It's not a necessary attribute.
I really got to
to
up my passing
But the
attribute.
ability to rebound is something that took a few of the greats to another level entirely, and it helps your team, too.
Here's the dish to Burks. Millsap off a pick from Dawkins. It's Millsap with the drive. They get a hand on it.
Had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not easy in there among the big bodies.
Dawkins
What?
against
Why?
Dawkins, and that is good.
Stop flopping.
Quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Utah leading by 5. Now the feed to Millsap. This is to Booker. Pass to Dawkins. Kicks to Millsap. Washington with the rebound.
I want to take it myself, but the defense is double teaming me, so I can't really do anything. I don't want another jump ball.
And Wall kicks to Porter. He dishes it to Butler. 5 to shoot.
Oh,
The kick out to
no.
Wall. Another shot. That's good. Wall's got 14 points.
It's always my guy who makes the shot.
In the second half, guys, his shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Dawkins.
Why did I do that?
So confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
Here's Wall from 13
I
feet.
swear.
He goes down. Now just a 1-point Jazz lead.
When it rains and pours, another jump shot tickles that twine.
Yeah, they've got it flowing right now, guys. They're putting together a nice little run.
And here's Millsap, averaging 6 points per contest. Burks the pass to Dawkins. They double him with one. Millsap has the open look. And
Yes.
it's good with time
Finally.
running down in the shot clock. Millsap's got his first points of the night. Wizards trail by 3. Now here's Wall. He's got 16. Porter in the corner.
Don't let him.
Back to Wall. Clock at 6.
Oh, cool.
Outside Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way.
Oh, not again.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you
Just
try, the
mashing
worse it
buttons
gets.
at this point.
From deep. And count it.
Space.
On a shot from Dawkins. And now a 6-point Jazz lead. The Wizards have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. And Wall kicks to Butler. Back to Wall. Feeds to Butler. Nice ball movement by Washington. Pass to Wall. Outside Butler. A 3-ball. Butler can't get that one to fall.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
They double him with Wall. Millsap passes to Dawkins. Back to Millsap. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
Good foul.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Dialed in from long range. I like it. Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
All right, fourth quarter.
Here's Burke.
And they're doing a full
Burke
court
and
press.
Nixon make the backcourt. Rudy Gobert is out there with Trevor Booker. And it's Ingles in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. He feeds it to Exum. Burke with it. Bynum shoots from 14. Burke can't get it to go.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
The Jazz making a switch here. Dawkins checked in, and then for Washington, Gortat's checked in for Kevin Serafin. Rasul Butler comes in for Sessions, and John Wall subbed in for Will Bynum. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin.
Oh, no.
Whitman was just going over
Yeah, I knew it.
with his team.
Because there was no one in front of him at that point.
We're not getting it done, fellas.
The
We've
rebounds,
simply
though.
got to
The
step
rebounds
up,
are killing
get
us.
engaged,
Offensive
and try to
rebounds.
battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets him going.
Dawkins kicks to Burke.
Great.
Trey Burke, the National College Player of the Year as a sophomore at Michigan, led the Wolverines team to the 2013 national title game.
Yeah, the guy's a winner. I mean, he won a state title in high school and then a national title with his AAU team before so much success in Michigan. That's what you love about him.
Derek Favors checked in for Utah.
And Trey Burke, coming out of Northland High School in Columbus,
Wait,
had
what am I
never been a
covering?
big-time recruit. Most scouts came to
Wow,
see his
that was
teammate
weird.
at the time,
Okay.
Jared Sullinger.
I'll cover
They
this guy.
soon
I'll cover this
learned
guy.
about Alfonso Clark Burke III, calling Trey.
Yeah, and that's his first three of the half. There may be more in store.
Jazz leading by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. They double him with Butler. The 3. And that one's good.
Yes.
That's 10 points for Trey Burke.
And you look at Burke, not the biggest or the most athletic, but he's mentally beyond his years. He compares his game to Chris Paul, and while he's not there yet, you see some similarities from the way he can
Double screen?
offense and make good things happen for his team.
Butler can't get that one to fall.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
They double him with Butler. Here's Dawkins. Here's Burke. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Picked by Humphries. Outside Wall. He kicks to Humphries. Outside Wall. And foul called as he misses. He'll go
Oh, so many fouls, man.
It's going to go on.
I want to actually play some defense. I want to hit the ball out of his hands.
And long arms to boot is an elite
It's always a
physical
foul.
specimen when it comes to the point guard position.
Burks, he's checked in for Trey Burke. And Wall, a blur, guys, in the open court.
Huh?
Steve, perhaps the fastest player in the league end-to-end. He is devastating in transition.
I hate this game.
Tough to stop around
I hate this game.
But when he gets ahead of steam going, he can get into the lane and then finish with either hand. So, man, he is tough to stop.
Butler dishes the Wall.
Oh my goodness, man.
Wall's got 20.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Jazz leading by 5.
Uh-huh. You were trying to do that charge again.
And Gobert kicks to Favors. No good.
Please,
Good job with
pass the
defensive
ball.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Humphries against Dawkins. Wall dishes to Humphries. And that
Of
goes
course.
off the assist by
Bad
John
block
Wall.
attempt. Allow man to
Now
score.
just a 3-point Jazz lead. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Ah.
Miss.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Here's Humphries. Can't get it to go.
Give me that.
Excellent D there from Dawkins. And the pass to Ingles. Here's Dawkins.
That's a weird screen. But he's open.
Passes it to
I'm open.
Dawkins. Fires the 3.
I don't understand why it takes so long to jump. I've been holding square for the longest amount of time, and I take so long to jump because
Wall passes to Gortat. Humphrey sets it
like
back
I'm
to
waiting
Wall.
for him to come in front of me.
Off the pick. Excellent D there from Dawkins. Utah shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Ingles passes to Dawkins. They double him with Butler to the right side. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
He tried to squeeze past the defender, but ran out of room.
Do you realize that he just let that ball go right between his legs?
In the fourth, not a good showing for this offense. Butler kicks to Wall. Gobert with the block.
Yes, finally play some defense, man. They rushed it to the center, but
they double him with the nail.
take that. So much space.
And he gets it to go. And the Jazz lead by 5. The Wizards shooting the ball at 42%. Butler kicks to Wall. Shoots a 3.
Oh.
And he gets it to go. Wall's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Potential shooters, no threes. Okay, so it's opposite of usual.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled, all right.
I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. It always happens.
Butler kicks to Wall. Gord's out inside.
Huh?
Here's Dawkins. Pulls up on the wing. Bullseye! Dawkins has got 33 points.
Inside shots. No more threes. I can't take it anymore.
Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Now Butler. The dish now to Wall. Jumper off the screen. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Nice.
Great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Here's Wall.
Oh,
wow.
Hammer time. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. And some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Ingles. From the arc.
Get the rebound?
Gortat's got 14
I didn't realize
tonight.
that shooter was, what's his name? I forgot his name already. Really? I hate Wall, man.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
He was all alone on that one. And the Jazz.
Finally, they're scoring when they're open.
I love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Dishes it to Butler. Here's Nene. And
oh my goodness.
Picks up the foul.
Fouls, man. The fouls. Like, they're ridiculous.
Dishes the Wall.
It's like he always manages to shoot as the second that I make a mistake.
He's as dependable as ever, guys.
Dawkins kicks to Burks. Dawkins against Wall. Corner shot.
Ah, come on! I can hit those.
2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
Butler with the ball, and Burks picks him up.
I've been kicking myself off. Why?
Wall's got the lead up to 3 now for the Wizards.
I like the way that he has really stayed aggressive from that three-point line after not making a single one before the halftime.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Dawkins from downtown.
Hit those! Hit it! Hit it!
His usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Kicks it to Wall. Nene setting the pick for Wall. Nene, the screen. Wall passes to Nene. Shot clock at 6. Tries a 3. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Nene.
My goodness.
A 6-point Wizards lead.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Dawkins kicks to Burks. And the pass to Ingles. 1:30 left in the fourth. Pass to Burks. Here's Dawkins, defended by Butler. Offensive rebound.
I'm never gonna make any shots anymore. I'm never gonna make any shots anymore.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the
Hall of Fame hasn't done anything for my players.
as this game continues to progress.
Hall of Fame only did anything to the enemy's players.
He needed to cash in on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Here's
why?
And so he draws the foul on the shot.
Why does this happen? Why does he pass me so easily?
He has 35 points and he's drained 3 3-point bombs.
He does everything. He does everything right. If I cover him, he runs past me. If I play off of him, he shoots a 3. If I try to steal the ball, he takes that time to make a jumper. They double team me. Oh my goodness, man.
Ingles passes to Burks. They double him with Wall. Dawkins kicks to
And
Burks.
please don't make those passes.
Pass to Dawkins from deep. Washington with the rebound.
I give up for the day, guys. I honestly give up. This is absolutely agitating.
Wall attacking. Connects on the open J.
I hate Wall. I hate Wall with a passion. I hate facing against Wall.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
Pass to Ingles. Launches it. Good. .27 seconds left in the fourth.
Could someone tell me why this was so difficult for everyone else to shoot threes until we were down?
First one to drop, tough one to miss. And he does get the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Dawkins. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, unless something dramatic and drastic.
Get that.
Yeah, something crazy would have to happen. I think you can pretty much put a bow on this one.
Get him. Okay, good.
Stops the clock.
But you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
That's good. Going
Timeout.
2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. From past the arc.
Yes.
And he is bucked into within 2 points.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes.
Along the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good
Okay.
that time. He really wanted that one.
A chance to tie it up.
No! No! No!
Violation, he went over and back.
Why? Why? Why did you pass it back to me? Why?
Outside Wall. And Jay gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Oh my goodness.
It's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will vary them for sure.
Three from the inbound. Off target with that shot.
I'm done, guys. That just pissed me off. I've never been pissed off about 2K more than that. This is absolutely ridiculous. Pick and roll maestro. I honestly need that. I really will need that. I'm done. I'm done, guys. If you enjoyed this, please, I'm so pissed off. Oh my goodness. Leave a like, follow me on Twitch. Okay, gotta make sure that this doesn't get, this doesn't get, copyrighted. So I'm gonna have to cut it. Just leave a like, follow, watch my YouTube, Project Iceman, and then I'll call it a day. Okay, thanks, stay frosty.